Okay, 6 days later on a Sunday, coming out here to bush hog since I can't do any gravel stuff. And we'll get this all trimmed back, make this driveway usable, and then I'll have to come in and grade it, and probably be a separate video on doing the gravel part of this, but we'll do a bush hog video here, and we'll knock down some of these dead trees while we're at it, because there's no point in having the excavator here and come back just to knock down dead trees, or they have to, you know, chainsaw and manually do that when it'll take me a few seconds to just knock those down. Then looking like right here, like there's like kind of a pathway here, so I'll probably trim this back on both sides and kind of open this up for them. I'm not sure if this is a four-wheeler trail or something, but just in case somebody's trying to come in at the same time somebody's coming out, somebody could pull in there and let one in or out instead of being on the crest of the hill where it's more dangerous. So yeah, go get the tripod, get this unloaded, hooked up, and start bush hogging. So evidently I must have snagged the line at some point. It looks like up here, looking at the sleeve. So I think I'm gonna have to wait until Monday on the rain day to go get a hydraulic hose made. So debating on leaving the machine out here and just taking the hose back. That sucks. Thought I was gonna get something done today. So that's definitely the problem right there. So should be able to take this hose off. You know what, I'm gonna get both hoses, because that looks like, I don't think it's leaking, but I might as well go ahead and get both hoses, and this can be a backup, a spare. That way next time I could at least have that hose to replace hopefully just one that's damaged. So yeah, I'm just gonna load everything back up, and we will go home and take care of this. All right, let's try this again. I haven't hooked it up yet. I got the hoses hooked to the bush hog itself, but not to the machine yet. Still need to put the sleeve on and get everything zip tied up. But I went ahead and replaced the O-rings, so since I had it apart already, put some fresh ones on. Got the machine warming up as I do this. Working, but the problem is I'm low on hydraulic fluid, which I did forget about. So yeah, go ahead and top this off before we get started. Okay, now we'll see if we can actually do some work. It's only been about 24 hours since I've attempted to work. gives you a nice before versus after. Definitely can be spreading gravel with the dump truck in here. It's right here on the bottom. All right, a little after shot here. I mean, I'm still working on it, but I say these need to be pushed over and pushed back, but there's just a few here and there that's kind of leaning in that I'm just gonna take the whole tree out and push back, because if it's leaning this far, it's just going to keep leaning in, so we'll just take those out completely. But you can see a big difference already just doing the bush hogging. See these big ruts and stuff. Well, not big, but obviously needs work on. So the radiator's still kind of clogged up from doing all the brush clearing, and just letting that cool down, letting the hydraulics cool down, and in the meantime just kind of checking it all out. So I got another dead tree there. I'll try to push that over, but it is pretty solid base, but I'll at least try to push it on down the hill just so it doesn't come back this way for whatever reason. There's another dead one over there. But yeah, we're getting pretty good. I got most of the driveway done, but what I want to do is work out here on the road, get all this cut back, that way they can see any cars coming, and probably trim this back too. But we'll start on this side, open this up, and we'll put it right there about where the driver's door will be before the nose of the truck or car gets to the road. All right, I've got that cut back. You can actually see down to the corner, or well, the other road. So if you go straight, that's a dead end road, and then right goes out to a main road. This is a pretty dead road. I've had 2 cars pass. And I got this trimmed back a little bit, even though it's not that big of a deal turning right out of here because you're on your own side already. Trim this back a little bit. Not too much. Like I said, this is construction quality, not finish quality. So anyways, so I didn't really clear this out too much. Try to keep people from really parking in here. But I got the whole driveway cleaned up, both sides, kind of just dragged the blade on the way back. The tractor is going to do mainly, the tractor itself is going to be the one that does the driveway, getting it sloped and getting the gravel, you know, everything graded. Notice this pile of bones. They're plastic, but still. So just take a walk down here and see the before and after. This is gonna make it real easy to spread. Looks like there's this one tree limb I need to hit. I probably wasn't paying attention on the way back. But you know, main thing is have the clearance of dump trucks and all the big trucks coming in and out of here. Push some of this debris off to the side. Came off the edge of the blade as I was pushing. I'll say this right here is a little muddy just from the blade scraping. So it had literally just one layer of this rock. So that tree was dead. I don't have chainsaw with me to cut it off and clean that up, but it was dead, so at least get it knocked over so it's not getting knocked over onto the road. This is the gravel I'll be using as the construction quality, as a base layer also. Basically scrape it down the grade, get this as a base, and then not worry about the top coat until they get all the construction done. And then we'll have to touch it back up from having all the big trucks and equipment in and out after construction. And then top it off. So they talked about possibly up on this ridge building too. So there'd be a nice spot for a drive right there to the house, and then loop back around down here. There's already kind of a path that I'll show you. And then a lot of this could be cleared out and leveled off to make it a yard. And then eventually over time they might do a barn or some kind of build down here where the house currently is. Whatever they want to do. To me, that's kind of what I would do, is house up there, nice circle drive there. Need to see if they want me to fill this in. I think it's just a mud hole from, you see the logger tracks. But anyways, yeah, I would do the house up there, loop the driveway around, and then down here, nice big open spot to put like a barn and all my business equipment down here, trailers and dump truck, heavy equipment. And then there's some ponds down here, but this is the end of the driveway. This is the end of this job. But on the bottom side, on the other side of the house, there's a nice big pond. And then over here, there's a nice pond. That's pretty nice. And you got this random head with a wig and some glasses here. Big nose. That was his warning, I guess. But yeah, it's starting to rain. This house is getting demoed. I guess it was condemned. Ooh, it just started raining. Pretty good. I mean, not like a downpour, but enough that you're getting wet. But since I got this going, might as well go ahead and show you the view now. Not that I had it before, but I can see all the way down to that corner now, so a lot better than what it was on both sides. This is going to be the all the gravel, just the construction. This is what we got done last time, getting all this bush hogged back so we can fit in here with the dump truck. Even a regular vehicle, I should say, without getting limbs all over the place. I got the tractor in the haul. It's like 7 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, 6:54. Just finished up with another driveway and decided to come on over here and start on this before the rain hits about 10 p.m. tonight. Supposed to be some storms. So I figured if I can get this knocked out before sunset, tomorrow I can come in here and just back spread all the number 2s. And then we should be good. Well, this is how far I've made it so far. About halfway. Maybe a little bit further than half. And then I got the tractor to spread out this a little bit more even. A nice uniform width and everything. But it's been raining all day. Finally got some sunshine. And I forgot the GoPro and the tripod at home, so, but I am kind of trying to hustle and get this done too to get to the next project, so probably good that I didn't film that much. Okay, I'll bring you in for a spread. So got the backup camera, go ahead and put it in drive, turn PTO on, get it lifted up, get it to a certain point, about a 45 to start out with. Okay. This is my release. As soon as I get to the new part, I release. just kind of watch it. And of course, where I'm going. But I need to. It's kind of hard to do it one hand. Raise up the bed, keep this flow going. And that's it. Little stuff comes out as I put the bed back down.